Hello, Village. Thank you again so much for your support and your prayers. Our pastoral ministry team has just finished its first year offering spiritual and pastoral care to our partners here in Lebanon.
We've also liked this early March. It was really frustrating.
When we decided that the ministry team was going to be able to go to Lebanon this year alongside our medical team, our partners in Lebanon had a really great idea. They asked if our pastoral team could actually offer spiritual care to their staffs as well. During the pandemic, Village, we saw firsthand how faithful God is as we were trying to meet the new needs that this crisis created in our community. Unfortunately, our partners in Lebanon, dare I say it, had it worse. On top of the ministries they were already doing to the most vulnerable populations here in Lebanon, they were also now dealing with the trauma of the pandemic, inability to access resources, even themselves as staff. And then on top of that, a whole new crisis when the port blast here in Beirut happened. It just added so much stress and chaos and trauma to their ministry needs, their staff experiences even. God is faithful, and so when we realized that we could offer some spiritual care, some pastoral care to our really, truly beloved partners out here, we really did jump at the chance.
Let's try that again. Good morning, YFC staff and village guests. I knew we could find it. There we go.
How could we say no to going this year? So we, with your support and prayers, prepared a series of conferences to be able to carry out for our partners. We've done one for Youth for Christ, one for Arabic Baptist Theological Seminary staff and faculty, one for the staff at Heart for Lebanon. Each have been truly a blessing. One of the staff at Youth for Christ said that she couldn't believe that we came all the way over here, especially right now, to do this just for them. The Village Pastoral team really tried to take on a posture of what could we possibly provide in the sense of a gift in these conference days. We hoped and prepared and prayed as best as possible, but we're actually really unexpecting the responses we've received. We met a new staff member at Arabic Baptist Theological Seminary. She was just 1 month into her job and had discussed how being at our conference with us really confirmed for her that God has been taking care of her and that this was the right place for her to be. Blown away at the blessing to be able to offer that to her and then pray alongside her. We've all taken different parts of the day. I was the MC, so unfortunately you know what that's like.
Like this. And then go like this, and then go like this.
Pastor Mauricio led the people through Lectio Divina. Pastoral Aleida created prayer stations alongside some of our amazing team. We also did workshops on different topics and themes that we felt were very appropriate to the heart needs in this time. Lament, calling, hope, remembrance.
Drawing sensation sometimes help settle and help put your feelings somewhere, right? But also,
of course, there was worship, and we were blown away at the opportunities where the partner organizations wanted to join us in worship. It was beautiful to be able to worship God together in multiple languages, this time English and Arabic. The ministry of presence was undeniable. Whether it was because of Pastor Paul's teaching, someone coming up to him afterwards and saying, "I'd never thought of it that way," or someone saying, "I've never experienced prayer stations before. This was so cool. I want to do this again." Being able to provide this ministry of presence, of love, was truly a blessing back to us.
The pastoral care team had an amazing week of ministry with our partners. And we felt again that this was the right timing, right kind of ministry, and right people for this ministry. I want to praise our triune God, our missionary God, who is using us for blessing His people on this part of His world. We could not have done this without your partnership, support, and prayers, both individually and communally. And I really want to say this. You've commissioned us here, and we have done this together. So thank you, Village, for your passion, commitment, and love for His kingdom. And just one more thing before I end. The staff team committed to come, and there were many reasons, and one thing that I want you to really remember, we committed to come because we wanted to be an example and a model to follow when it comes to our serious engagement and enthusiasm for short-term missions. It has been my prayer and the staff team's prayer that all villagers, every single villager, participates in God's mission, especially through our short-term mission at some point of your lives. So would you prayerfully consider joining this team next year or at some point of your life at Village? Thank you for walking this journey together. See you soon at home. Bye.